What's up, guys? So it's been a little bit of time since I did a last video. Life's been kicking me in the ass. This has been really busy and whatnot. So anyway, I just want to it's going to be a really quick take. I just replaced my two GTX 680 gaming graphics cards, and I've just now picked up a MSI GTX 984G, I believe. Anyway, that's actually, I don't want to talk about the graphics card. Rather, the little promotion I got through Newegg free with the graphics card was actually this guy right here. It's an MSI gaming mat that I didn't even know MSI made mouse mats, but clearly they do. And I just wanted to talk about it just a sec because I was thoroughly impressed with its performance, so much so that I've actually replaced my, daily driver gaming mat with this new MSI gaming mat. Really quick things I like about it, and then I'll go with things I don't like about it. The things I do like about it is they dub this as a hybrid pad. Again, I've shown it to you one more time. I could a little closer there. They dub it as a hybrid pad. I would definitely say that's the case. That's another reason why I wanted to talk about it, is because I've owned a fair amount of gaming mats in my life, and this one does really feel like a hybrid pad. To the touch, it actually feels like it's made of rubber and silicone. They say it's actually silicone and cloth on their website. It's textured at the top. It's a little bit of a rib texture at the top, which is actually makes the glide very, very smooth. I would think that with this type of feel, when you first feel it, you would think that your mouse would probably not be able to slide over it very well, but it actually slides phenomenally. As you can see, it has their MSI's dragon. It's like a shield. It's their gaming logo in the upper right-hand corner, and the bottom is just the MSI print on the left bottom corner of the mouse mat. Those are actually two things I kind of disliked about it. Not that the labeling looks bad by any means, but when you have it, this is about a standard size mouse pad. It's not small, but it's also not super duper big as well. And I think if you've got a standard size mouse pad, I would prefer to use all the real estate of the mouse pad opposed to taking away the corners, because especially too with a mouse pad like this, it's not a cloth pad. And remember, with a cloth pad, because it's just fibers that are woven in, the ink is inside the fibers. So the surface is going to be flat, bar none. But with this, because you have a surface, and then you're actually taking paint and putting it over the top of the surface, it actually makes the surface feel a little bit weird, and really it renders it useless, and you can't use it. So, again, that's just nitpicky on my behalf. The back part here is red, which I actually would have preferred the red to be on the front part. Again, they're just little nitpicky things. I mean, not like I'm looking down at my mouse mount when I'm playing it. I just prefer red over black. It's just something a little bit new. But the bottom part is red. It's very tacky and very sticky. I will say though, I do place this mat under or on the top of my SteelSeries QCK Plus mat, because I like to have a little more padding for my wrists, and it will slide around a little bit if you are going to do that. It doesn't really bother me too much, but it's something that I felt that I had to note, because if you do the same thing as I do, you'll probably notice it sliding around just a little bit. But if you put it on a like a table type of surface, it's not going to move around anywhere. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much more to be said about a mouse mat, other than the fact that, unfortunately, you got to probably purchase it to try it. I know Newegg right now, they're selling this thing for anywhere from around $30 to $45 if it's not on sale, but $30 if it is. It is a little bit steep, but again, because it's rubber, kind of a rubber silicone-y, they say cloth, but I feel zero cloth in this whatsoever. I mean, I guess they made it so they know what they're talking about, but I'm just going to go ahead and go with rubber and silicone, because that's exactly what it feels like. But the nice thing about that is, obviously, you're not going to get any type of, the corners are not going to fray, and I don't see this mat wearing out anytime soon. But yeah, again, a fantastic glide, very, very smooth. It's super duper accurate. What I really liked about it is I could kind of compare this to I'm trying to remember, it wasn't a Hayabusa, but it was a Japanese or maybe Korean company that makes mouse pads, and they inject glass into them. You guys will probably be able to correct me. I'm sure somebody, by the time they've seen this, has probably owned one of those. It feels like that, but I felt like I still had more stopping power with this MSI mat, where that was my only big drawback with that other mat that I had just been talking about here. That one, what I didn't like about it is it almost felt too smooth with the glide, and I just felt like I lost a little bit of control because it was just too smooth. This is right in the middle of that. It's got better acceleration, at least better acceleration. It feels this way to me versus my cloth mat, but again, I feel like I still got total control and I can stop the mouse when I need to. So again, yeah, I definitely recommend this mat. I would say give it a try if you're willing to fork down the dough. Again, it's a little on the steep side for a mouse mat, but the build feels awesome. It actually's got some weight to it considering the size of it, unless you're wanting to get a QCK Plus, something that's the size of a doormat, then obviously this is probably not something that's going to be up your alley. But yeah, if you want to try something new and something that they dub as hybrid, which I really do consider this is hybrid, it's not a plastic or cloth, I'd give it a whirl. Thanks.